Hello everybody, welcome back to Bearware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Electron Excitement, featuring again I'm just gonna check the music, it's running 159, yep. So featuring again our Regieleki from Evolving Skies, but the main card for this deck is Heatmor. So Heatmor does a lot of damage to your bench Pokemon if you have 3 extra energy attached to this Pokemon. So we're trying to fill up the extra energy cost with the extra 3 cards with our Regieleki Lightning Energy. With our Flaaffy Lightning Energy from the discard pile, because we get to Dynamotor those extra energy cards. So we have to actually attach that fire energy from our hand and use Experience Share and Raihan to attach that extra 1 fire card, because we cannot attach fire energy any other way but with a Raihan, that extra fire energy in a single turn. If we want to pull off a double fire energy attachment, we need our Experience Share and Raihan in a single turn. So passing the turn, if they knock out our Regieleki with that fire energy attached to it, we can actually reattach that fire energy from Regieleki, because we don't actually discard our fire energy. Discard all lightning energy from this Pokemon as you use Terra Spark. So Terra Spark doesn't actually lets you discard any other energy except for your lightning energy. So if you have like 3 lightning energy, you have to discard everything. If you have 2 lightning and 1 fire, you actually get to retain that fire energy on your Regieleki and have your Experience Share work after it gets knocked out. So that's why we have Experience Share in this deck, just because we are playing only a few fire energy cards in this deck, and we can't actually attach every turn to our Heatmor. So if we have a fire energy, make sure you attach to Regieleki, and then attach a if you can actually attach to Heatmor, make sure you attach to Heatmor, and don't waste your hand energy attachment, because if you can, hi Gaurav, how is it going? So if you can attach a lightning energy though, because if you can't do anything but attach an energy to satisfy the attack cost of Regieleki, then attach a fire to Eleki so that you get to Experience Share that fire energy to your Heatmor. Because and if you don't need that extra energy from your hand, attach it to Heatmor, because if you attach a lightning to your Regieleki, you can't actually use a Experience Share, so it's not a double effect. If you attach a fire, it's a double chargement, whereas if you attach a lightning, it doesn't actually work that well. But to start with, we always have to attach lightning energy and then discard them as fast as possible. So playing Milo and Alistair is actually better for this deck, so I might change the deck list as we progress through the game, as we play through the game. So we also have our regular supporter cards, but we're going to go through the ability first. So Flaaffy Dynamotor actually helps you charge up your Exciting Flame and also your Terra Spark. So make sure you use your Eleki first. And if you can attach an energy from your hand to your Heatmor every turn, do that, because we actually have a lot of Flaaffys to spare. So make sure you use your Flaaffy's ability to its maximum, charge up your Eleki on the bench, and then Air Balloon, Escape Rope, switch with a Bird Keeper, whatever you can, to your Eleki on the bench. And then after Dynamotor 3 times, because you need to do it 3 times to be able to attack Terra Spark within a single turn, and then attach your energy to your Heatmor. We're only playing 2 copies of Heatmor, but having it early on, we can actually attach energy from our hand already to our Heatmor from the get-go, so that we get to attach 2 energies, 2 fire energy without that Experience Share, because sometimes relying on Experience Share too much is not good. So because they can actually use Tool Scrapper, all of those cards to discard our tool cards, and then they can actually destroy us. If they use poison as well, if they knock us out with poison like Galarian Slowking, or any other poison effects like Toxic Croak, Wheezing, then we can't actually use Raihan anymore, because knocking out through special condition doesn't allow you to use your Raihan, because it's actually knocked out not during your opponent's last turn, it's knocked out during the Pokemon checkup. So if it's knocked out through special conditions, you cannot use Raihan, you can't use Bruno, you can't use all of those extra effect cards. So make sure you are aware of that. And we are playing a full 1 price deck except for that Crobat. That is why we are playing our Bruno and our Raihan for this deck. So Bruno, Raihan, Marnie, and Research are our main supporter cards. We also have Bird Keeper for the switch. We have 1 Boss Order. We also have 1 Klara to recycle our Regielekis and also Heatmor if we want to, and retrieve our Fire Energy as well. And we have no training card, just because we don't actually need a training card, because we are reattaching from the discard pile. We don't need to bring it back into our hand, so we only need our fire energy back into our hand. Sometimes it may not be good to do that because we have a Raihan. So having your Raihan actually allows you to reattach from your discard pile. If you have a fire energy there, you get to use a Raihan for your Heatmor. attach another fire energy from your hand. We have one energy search for this deck. So search for fire energy, attach it to your Heatmor, and then you're good to go for that twin fire energy cost. And then all you need to do is Dynamotor 3 times and add another lightning energy. Probably you need Dynamotor. You can actually Dynamotor for 2 turns, so you probably have used Dynamotor on your last turn twice, and all you need to do on this turn is Dynamotor another 2 times to charge up Heatmor for that final 2 energy cost, satisfying the 6 energy extra effect for the 180 damage bench snipe, which is very strong. So 180 damage on one of their bench Pokemon, one of our opponent's bench Pokemon, and also 90 damage to their active, hitting a fire weakness as well if they're playing metal types or grass type. Leafeon VMAX, Zacian V, Metagross VMAX, any Corviknight VMAX as well. We are not playing Fan of Waves though. That means we actually can't avoid that coating energy. If they play coating energy, we cannot do anything about that. If they play Snowleaf Badge as well, we can't do anything because we have no Tool Scrapper, no Fan of Waves. So if they play those cards, we're gonna have to rely on the raw damage that we're doing, not hitting for weakness. But this deck is quite cool because we're hitting for water weakness. Water is very popular. Water decks are very popular these days. Inteleon, what do you call that? Ice Rider is not a water type, is an ice type. So if they are playing ice type, is not actually weak towards lightning. So if they play Inteleon VMAX, if they play Lapras VMAX, all of those water types that gets charged up very quickly with their Melanie, because of Melanie and all of those water abilities like Inteleon, Quick Shooting, and all of those good water abilities, Frostmoth, Frostlass coming out in recent expansions as well, Inteleon VMAX, Rapid Strike. Water decks are very popular these days. So hopefully we get to target Greninja V Union as well as weak towards lightning type. Hopefully we get to target the lightning weakness and also the fire weakness. A double strong type here. So fire weak towards, if they are weak towards fire, they are playing a grass. They can either play a grass or metal deck. So grass and metal decks are very popular as well. So we are hitting for weakness, and we're also doing a bench snipe every turn because Terra Spark allows you to hit their bench for a twin 40 damage, 2 of their bench Pokemon for 40 damage each. And we're also playing our regular basic summons, 4 copies of Quick Ball. We have our Stormy Mountain, 3 copies of it. And we have 3 level balls for Mareep and Flaaffy, because level ball doesn't actually get you your Heatmor or your Ignitor. You need to summon Ignitor with your Stormy Mountain or your Quick Ball. You can only summon your Heatmor with your Quick Ball. You cannot use it for, you cannot summon it with anything but a Quick Ball for this deck. So that's how bad it is. It's a late stage Pokemon, as I keep saying. It's a late stage. It's better to have it show up later in the game, because early on you don't have a lot of energy cards in your discard pile to reattach to your Heatmor. Early on you need to think about setup. You need to think about evolving as many Flaaffys as possible, discarding your Lightning Energy, attaching your Air Balloons, and then preparing everything so that you get to use your Ignitor first. And then once you have enough energy cards in the discard pile, bring out your Heatmor onto the bench, attach that fire energy every turn, constantly, as many times as you can. All we need is 2 fire energies on it. So if we can attach it to Heatmor, do it on Heatmor already. If we can't do anything, if we are forced to attach, if we don't have enough Flaaffys, if we are forced to attach an energy, waste that energy attachment to our Ignitor, make sure you attach a fire energy so that you get to experience share that fire energy, doing a double attachment as I just said. And then basically attach an extra fire on the next turn for an extra 180 damage on their bench. Very strong. So we played this deck with Regieleki. Today we're playing with Regieleki. Hope you guys enjoyed this combo. Let's go for gameplay. We have 2 Crobats and also the regular supporters, as I said. 2 experience share, 5 basic fire energy, and also 11 basic copies of our lightning energy. So hope you guys enjoyed the deck list. Let's go ahead for gameplay. So this deck is called I can't remember, it's called Electron Excitement. There we go, Electron Excitement. Gorav, I can't battle you right now. I'm on a stream. Like, I can't battle you right now, sorry. Because you play expanded formats. You don't play the standard format. You don't have a powerful standard deck, like a solid standard deck. Not powerful, but you just need a solid one. You only have the theme decks. So we're gonna put Ignitor, and then we got a Mareep out. So we get let's get this one. And we're gonna attach our energy cards. So I may just get Milo and Alistair. Yeah, I'm gonna change the list a bit. Like get a Milo and one Alistair for Marnie. Switch one Marnie and one Bruno for those cards. So they're gonna use a Sonia for their basic Pokemons. Could be a Zacian, could be Duraludon, could be anything really. They can't actually do extra damage with Berserker though. But they may not play Berserker at all. It could be a V-Union deck, it could be a Mustard deck. So Meowth really has a lot of options. You have a lot of options with Meowth because the ability allows you to discard from your hand. The evolution's ability is different as well. So it really depends what they're playing. You never know what they can pull out the next turn or in a single turn within the same turn. So we're just gonna Bird Keeper, I think. Doesn't seem like we could do much. We're gonna Escape Rope the next turn. We need to draw cards. So we're just gonna do our... we should have just bring the other Flaaffy just cause... The other Mareep, my bad. Because the other one has 1 energy retreat cost, so if they Marnie us, it's not too bad. But we need our Air Balloons anyways. We need Air Balloon. If we have 1 Air Balloon on 1 Flaaffy, that's actually good enough. Unless they Tool Scrapper. If they Tool Scrapper, we're gonna need to find our second Air Balloon. We don't have that many Air Balloons to spare for this deck, so I may change the list and add a few more so that it gets, it becomes more fluid to play. Because Air Balloon is essential if you're playing a Flaaffy Terra Spark deck. A Flaaffy Regieleki needs that Air Balloon. They need it real bad. Gorav, I don't know if I should battle you. Do you have a strong standard deck? I need to fight you in standard format. If you can't do standard, then do expanded, but make sure it's a solid deck. Make sure it's like a very solid deck. Like, let me know your list because my list is in the description. You can check out my list in the description. You know already from the deck review. I just said it just now. I just told you guys what I'm playing, like the cards that I'm playing in my deck. You know all of the cards that I'm playing, all the trainer cards, Pokemon cards, energy cards, the numbers. You know everything. So let me know what you're playing. I need to know your deck. If your deck is good enough, then I'll play against you on this stream. Because the last time I played against you, you used a theme deck. A theme deck is not, it's not healthy, you know. If you play against someone who's using a standard deck with a theme deck, then nobody's gonna watch the video. Like nobody's gonna watch the video. Nobody wants to watch a theme deck. And you're just not replying me, so I think you're just a troll. We got a Crobat, we got quite a lot of things, so we just need to use Gieleki right now. We're gonna do Escape Rope. Thank God they didn't use a Marnie on us. So we definitely need Milo and Alistair. Milo Alistair is gonna help out so much because we can't actually discard that easily with this deck. Yeah, there's no other way to discard except with our Terra Spark, and also, so we have to actually attach 1 energy at a time. So that's quite stupid actually. We need Milo and Alistair. I'm gonna change the list. I'm gonna add Milo Alistair because that apparently is an essential. So we can't use Bird Keeper. We just use Escape Rope already. So we're gonna do I think we're gonna do Zacian. Because if we hit, they have a Crystal Cave though. So we're not gonna hit the Zacian. We're gonna hit the non-metal types. I forgot about Crystal Cave. You have a standard deck. Let me know what you're playing. Like, what cards are you playing? What combo? What type of powerful deck? What type of power are you playing? Are you playing a Regieleki Cherim deck? Are you playing a Mew VMAX Genesect deck? What are you playing? Inteleon, Exilgore deck? What are you playing? There's so many things you can play. So they use an Escape Rope. We're just gonna offer up a Ignitor. They just cut off our ability, which is very, very bad for us because we rely on those abilities to do stuff. We're gonna boss order to do our ability, but I don't think we can do that though. So we got one Flaaffy, which is not enough at all. A Charizard. So what else are you playing? Charizard Altaria, Charizard Chinchino, Charizard what and Charizard? Is your Charizard good enough? Do you have rare candies in your Charizard deck? Rare candy is an essential as well. We're just gonna do Bird Keeper. We're gonna not charge up Heatmor, I don't think. Let's just do Ignitor first. Boss order the next turn, and then Marnie. Oh, we should have attached fire, my bad. I forgot about experience share Raihan. We should have attached fire because we can actually attach lightning, 2 lightning from the discard pile using that boss order. 1 lightning from the discard pile and then another one from the hand. But we can actually attach fire right now. Well, obviously you're using Leon. What? Like, come on. What supporting Pokemons are you playing? Like, I'm not gonna play against you. I'm sorry. Like, you sound like a beginner. You sound like a total beginner. Like, obviously it's Leon Charizard. What other Charizards are there? For standard format, what other Charizards are there? Charizard VMAX, but if it's a VMAX, you would have said is VMAX. You said Charizard, that's normally, if people say Charizard, it's the 1 prize one. The 1 prize Charizard. So we're just gonna attach to this one. Like, they're being really annoying. They're blocking our abilities and they're just not doing anything. They're just like stalling and just not doing anything, which is ridiculously annoying. We're just gonna Static Shock and then Terra Spark on the next turn. Kill off the stupid Weezing. They can actually knock us out with Poison. I forgot it's only 120 HP. So it gets knocked out with Poison, which is horrible. This is the worst case scenario. We are paired against Weezing. We can't use Flaaffy. The worst case scenario. Hey Edmund, how's it going? Nice to have you joining us. Gorav, please don't spam the chat. I think I'm gonna have to block you. I don't know how to do that now. Because I don't think I can stand this. You're being very trying. So Regieleki is dead. Now we got the second one. Don't think we're gonna win this one. We got a fire type on the bench though. 180 is not gonna do anything. We actually damaged the Crobat. That's insane, isn't it? It's quite insane. I'm not sure how they healed their wheezing. How did they heal their wheezing? Pokemon Center lady. Okay, we got no Crobat now. We got no boss order now. So I don't think we can do anything really. They just totally denied us. I don't know what to do now. I seriously don't know what to do. We need to kill off the wheezing first. This is how sad this game is. We can't actually discard our Klara because we need our Gieleki. Let's just do it. I don't care anymore. If they boss order knockout Gieleki, we're done for. So we're just gonna pass the turn. We actually need to switch now, which is like horrible. We need our Air Balloon on Crobat. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gaurav. I can't battle you on the stream because if I do that, I don't think anyone would watch it. Like, people want to watch the standard decks. I'm really sorry because this is a stream. If you ask me off stream, then I would gladly battle you. But you're asking me while I'm streaming, which is my work time. I'm working. Like, I'm working right now. I'm not playing a game. I'm actually working. So Zacian and Moltres. Here comes Moltres. And the V Union is coming out. I don't think the V Union does much though. The Crown Sword, I thought the attack is super strong, but it turns out to be quite ridiculous. Dance of the Crown Sword. The defending Pokemon does 150 less damage on their next turn. You can just switch and remove the effect so easily. If it's like your Zacian V Union takes 150 less damage on your next turn, that would be quite crazy because they need to use a boss order. So we're just gonna attach our energy card. We should have attached fire, but I just bombed that one. I'm gonna use some Marnie right now. Yeah, I am working and playing at the same time. You're right. But I have to think about a lot of things, you know. I can't just like accept anyone's request because the last time he played against me, he actually, there was quite a few glitches. He actually like didn't accept it right or something. It was quite annoying. So they can actually bring out Zacian right now. They got their Union Gain. Zacian's not going to do anything though. They're probably not going to bring it out. So their main play is Wheezing, which is just crazy because we can't even use a Bruno against a Wheezing. We need our energy card now to do a retreat. So we're gonna retreat right now. I don't want to discard my fire energy though, like come on. The one time we need an electric energy. Jesus. Bruno for what? I don't even know what we should. Oh my god, we just wasted the fire. What? And we have no more Klara. Okay, I hate this game. I officially hate this game. So we're gonna just attach Air Balloon to something. We need to do that. We're gonna do those two actually. If we do this one, we can actually do 90 to kill it. Should we do that? We need 2 fire though. We need a Raihan and something else as well. We're just gonna do the Crobat. Let's just do the Zacian, whatever. Should have done Zacian and Crobat. Well, we needed that extra 1 prize anyways. So finally, no more Wheezing. Finally, Wheezing is off the field. And we get to use Terra Spark on the next turn. But I think we have 1 more Crobat though. Let's hope we get the other Crobat. Because now we need to charge up Gieleki. We have no choice but to attack with Gieleki. And we're kind of stuck really. Yeah, Ascension is crazy. Like, they can just, after you knock it out, they can just put it all over again and then switch to a Coughing and Ascension again. Like, that's crazy in a single turn. Like, they can just lock your ability turn after turn after turn. That's madness. They can just Rod Level Ball for a Coughing, switch Scoop Up Net, anything on their active, and then play their Coughing, attach 1 energy, Ascension, over and over and over. They can do it every turn. Madness, isn't it? Ascension is really broken actually, because turn 2, not only can you do a turn 2 ability lock, you can also or turn 1 if you're going second, you can also do a constant ability lock. Immediately after all of your Wheezing gets knocked out, if you have no Coughing in play even, you can just bring out a new one and then do it all over again. So we're just gonna do another Terra Spark, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. So now we just need a Fire Energy. Let's hope we get a Crobat. If we don't have a Crobat on our... we can actually use a boss order. We're gonna discard Flaaffy because I don't think we have that many Mareeps. Okay, we have 1 Flaaffy in the prize card, no more Mareeps. We're gonna attach this one first, obviously. We're just gonna like force them to knock this one out, right? Because we don't actually need another one. Should we use boss order? I think that would be smarter, kind of. Because Crystal Cave, the bloody Crystal Cave, right? We need 2 more Gielekis though, to be honest. There's no way we can win this now. Let's just do Crobat first. I don't know if I should boss order really. Okay, we got a Fire Energy, that's great. We can't actually knock out the Zacian. Somehow we just can't knock it out. We're gonna Raihan our Fire Energy. We couldn't do our double though. So we got a supporter card. Gonna get a supporter card obviously. Oh, we can't use boss order now. Eek. I just used a Raihan. That was stupid. Okay, now we can't use boss order. Yikesies. I don't think Heatmor is gonna help us. We need because they have a Crystal Cave. All they need is a Crystal Cave really. So we're just gonna target those 2 because Chinchino is dying. At least we have that, right? There really is nothing we can do. We just discarded Klara, so we have no more Gieleki. 3 Gielekis and 2 Heatmor. We need to attack with Heatmor now, which is like virtually impossible. We need to attack with 2 Heatmors. And they are healing the Zacian like crazy. We just need to target the Moltres though with our Heatmor. So we need enough energy cards though. If we don't do it, then we're done. They may just boss order knock out the Heatmor, which could actually be better because we just need to knock out the active V card. They're probably gonna attack with Zacian though. We just need to boss order one of the damaged Pokemon and then knock out the other one. And that's it, because we have 4 prize cards left. Bush Shake on turn 1. Yeah, Bush Shake. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You don't even need Ascension, you can Bush Shake. Yeah, I forgot about Bush Shake. Yeah, that's the power of Bush Shake. That's the power of Bush Shake. I think you could Bush Shake for Altaria as well. Miraculous Charm, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? Bush Shake for Altaria and then like totally deny them that V damage altogether, no V damage at all. So they're definitely gonna concede if you do a Bush Shake Altaria against a V deck. Obviously there's not many V decks out there. Even if they play V deck, they're probably gonna play like 1 price attackers as well. Like Weezings or Chinchino or something at least to attack your Altaria. You don't need a lot of damage to kill the Altaria. You just need your Rapid Strike Inteleon to do 70 damage with Waterfall. That's actually enough. So we need quite a lot of energies now. Because we don't have 3 Flaaffies. If we have 3 Flaaffies, we get to do it though. So it may have been wiser not to discard the Flaaffy and just attach our... But we wouldn't get Raihan just now if we didn't do that. If we didn't bench the Crobat. They can't attack right now. We don't have a Marnie, so if only we could use a Marnie, right? I don't think we have a Flaaffy in the deck. We're just gonna get another one. Oh, give me a break. So we have fire energy. We have 2 more fire energy. This is quite ridiculous. This is very ridiculous. We need our boss order back. So we have few cards left in the deck. I'm pretty sure we're gonna draw back boss order quite easily. We actually need our second experience share. I'm not sure if we discarded it already. This is a very bad game. I don't think we're winning this one. But we're trying our best here to stay afloat. No experience share, we're done. We should have attached fire. Oh my goodness. We should have attached fire. Ah, that was a big mistake. What was I doing? So we can Flaaffy and then fire energy, right? So we're gonna just retreat to this one. Oh my god, that's stupid. Because now we need like so many energies. We should have just retreated to Crobat because we get 2 attachment with Flaaffy and then attach from our hand, and that's actually enough. Yeah, we should have retreated to Crobat because they have 3 prize cards left. And then boss order and that's it, right? That was stupid. But we have an Air Balloon on this one, so if they knock out our active, it's still okay. I'm just kind of anticipating a boss order right now. If they boss order, we're done for. If we attach a fire on this one, we may have a chance. I don't think so though. It would be the same, right? It would be the same as the last turn. The max we can attach is 3 energies. Without a Raihan experience share, we're done. Because we actually need 2 more extra. Not just experience share, Raihan as well. We only have 1 copy of Raihan, 2 experience share in this deck. And they're gonna boss order. We got 4 cards left in the deck. Are they gonna boss order? Please don't boss order. Dang! Bye bye. We're dead. We needed that Ignoble to do the final damage. I can't believe we lost that one. Because of the stupid wheezing. That stadium, yeah, that stadium is annoying. The heal, I'm gonna change the list. I'm sorry, I forgot about the list. We need Alistair, we need Milo. So we have no choice but to concede that one, sorry guys. We're gonna change a bit. I don't think Bruno is that helpful. Like, I prefer Marnie than Bruno actually. Because if they knock you out with special conditions, you can't use your Bruno, which is quite ridiculous. Research is really good though. We need a Milo. Do we actually need a Milo though? So minus a Marnie, I suppose. Because research is like the bomb. We cannot afford to remove the research. So 2 Bruno, 2 Marnie, and 2 discarding support cards. I think that's fine. They were stalling for Zacian V Union, makes sense now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But they don't need Zacian V though. They just need to like kill everything. Because the Dance of the Crown Sword doesn't do much. All we need to do is retreat. But stalling actually makes a lot of sense because they are kind of wasting our switch cards as well. They're trying to make us waste, you know, use up our switch cards, and then once the V Union comes out, we won't have any more switch cards to spare, and then the Dance of the Crown Sword is going to do a lot. Because against a 1 price deck, you have nothing but to rely on, you have nothing but the Dance to rely on. And if your opponent switches, you're done for. Escape Rope switch, that's dead. The effect is removed completely, annihilated. So I don't quite like that attack. I actually traded a Zacian V Union. I bought a Zacian V Union. I traded it for Mewtwo because Zacian is completely useless. If you are up against a 1 price deck, the V Union doesn't do anything. Like, they can just switch and that dance attack is totally useless. So we're gonna get a Crobat. We have no choice but to get a Crobat. Got experience share all over the place. Another quick ball. What are we gonna do with that? Tower of Darkness. Oh my goodness, I just played that. Oh, did I just play that? Yikes. Oops. Oops. What am I doing? Oh my god. I don't think we're winning this one. Like, there's no chance we're winning this one. I mean, look at their field. They're playing a single strike. We're just gonna hope for the best. I don't even know what to do anymore. We should have done that and then Crobat, right? But oh well. Yeah. We're definitely gonna get an energy though, let's hope. Energy or even a Milo would be good because we get to discard something. I don't mind if it's a Milo, at least we are drawing 2 cards. It's definitely gonna show up at the wrong time. Everything's gonna show up at the wrong time. But normally if I first change the list, if you first make a tiny change to the list, even if it's a tiny change, you would normally get the best luck of all. So we're not doing too badly with that 1 energy. At least we get to attack, but we're not doing anything. It's not enough to knock out anything. And we're stuck completely the next turn. They can't attack though, I think. Right? Because they use Impact Blow. They're gonna have to switch retreat. But it's very easy to do that. We are dead. At least we didn't concede. Like, at least we didn't concede. Because normally I would have conceded. I mean, look at that hand. What can we do with that hand? I played Crobat wrong. I made a dumb mistake. I'm a bit too tired, sorry guys. So no more mistakes now. No more mistakes. Can't afford that mistake, right? What Pokemon cards do you want? I can give you the ones I have extra. You know, the extra rare cards that I have. I can spare you some. But you're gonna have to give me something in return though, like at least some uncommon card or something. So I can't just give them for free, right? If I do that, everyone's gonna come to my channel and like, give me free stuff now. Give it to me right now. Give me. And I'm gonna be broke. So we're gonna get a Mareep and attach that energy. Research. Another Flaaffy. Oh, we get to do it now actually. So we are wasting one Flaaffy the next turn, that's fine. We are gonna have to get a Klara because we are not benching another Heatmor, I don't think. We need way too many Flaaffys to pull it off. You also want free cards. Gimme. Yeah, no free cards for anyone. You gotta give me something, at least like uncommon card or something. And you gotta prove that you're a beginner. If you're not a beginner, then you don't deserve free cards. Because you can work hard for it. You can actually earn you can earn it yourself. What am I gonna do here? They are not doing too well though, so I'm not too worried, I don't think. Should we do Heatmor from the get-go? Let's just bench that one. We need another Terra Spark. We're just gonna discard it now and then Klara later. We have one Klara. If we don't get to do Heatmor, I'm gonna be very disappointed, but oh well. Guess we can't do anything about that. We're just gonna do... We got a Klara though. Okay, we got a Klara in our hand. We're gonna do our... Quick Ball? Have you thought of Heatmor Regieleki? I did. I made a video. Of it. Go check it out in my channel. Heatmor Regieleki. I made it first. I was the first one who made it, and then Popsicle Knight decided to made it after I did my video. So I did it first. I was the first one to make that deck. Not the first one to thought of it. Who knows who thought of it first? But I thought of it myself. You never know who thought of it first because there's no way you can know, right? There's no way in... It's not possible to know, like, indefinitely who thought of it first. But I built it myself. I posted a video first. So we're gonna get a Crobat, I think. Should we just get another Gieleki? I think it's smart to get another Gieleki, right? Because we do have a Flaaffy. I really want to use a Crobat though. Like, let's just do it. They're probably gonna play stadium cards, but I don't think we can afford to discard that. But let's just do it, whatever. We're gonna play a Crobat, and then hopefully get a Bird Keeper to do something. Okay, nothing. That's bad. That's very bad. We're gonna have to retreat the next turn, attaching an energy to Gieleki for the retreat. That's quite stupid though, isn't it? So we may just have to like sacrifice that Gieleki. We got no Alistair, no Milo for some reason. And Fire Energy keeps showing up. We got no more Flaaffys in the deck. We got 3 Flaaffys actually. Only 3 Flaaffys and 4 Mareeps. So I forgot the list. We actually have 3 Flaaffys only. It would be better to have 4 because we need a lot on Heatmor to do Exciting Flame. So we need like 2 turns to Dynamotor twice if we have enough energy in the discard pile. But we don't get to do it that early. That's probably the reason. So they just did that, which is quite interesting. forcing us to attack or retreat. What a disaster fest. Look at that. It's a disaster fest. 90 HP. Should we use a flame cloak? No, we can't actually do anything. We're gonna retreat and reattach them with our Flaaffy, because we can't actually discard anything from our hand. So it's kind of the same thing. We're kind of retreating with 0 attack cost. We're gonna do that one. He's busy playing with, yeah. So we're just gonna do Static Shock again. Steelix V. Steelix V. Oh, I actually need Steelix V. Do you have Steelix V? Steelix V. You need to unlock it though. You need the unlocked version. Is it locked? Did you open that from a pack? Because I actually want Steelix V. I haven't made a Steelix V video actually. It's quite cool though. You get to use your coating energy and your... Yeah, sometimes I get absorbed in playing the game, so sorry, but you have to wait for me to answer you. So we're gonna do Regieleki. Let's do Regieleki. We have an experience share. We just need our air balloon the next turn. We can actually do Exciting Flames. I don't know if I should use a supporter card. Bloody Milo. I mean, it's kind of useless, isn't it? Alistair is actually better now. Terra Spark, 6 damage counters. No choice. We have no telescopic sight in this deck. That's probably the main, the worst thing about this deck is that there's no telescopic sight. Like the most important card ever to have in a spread deck, in a one price spread deck, is a telescopic sight, and we don't play it. Maybe it's better to change the list, add a few sights in this deck. Like them telescopes are useful. Butterfree, I don't want Butterfree. Butterfree is useless. Avery. Oh my gosh. Bloody Avery. And bye-bye Flaaffy. Oh, Regieleki, my bad. Okay. 180, 90, my bad, 180 on this one. Dang it, that's still not enough. Oh, stupid Tyranitar, too high. We have no choice but to put Flaaffy, okay. And then Bruno, we're gonna do this one. I don't know what's happening with that stupid O face. Just gonna mute the hell out of them. And then Bruno, I suppose. We're gonna do our attachment now. Get a Regieleki. Should we charge up an energy on it? Let's do our Bruno first. It's better to attach though, because we can actually get our switch cards much easier that way. So we're just gonna do our Exciting Flame right now. That's stupid though, right? Let's just do it, because we can kill the Hoopa thanks to Escape Rope. We can actually kill the Hoopa. Let's do it. I'm like reacting very slowly for this game. Like I normally am faster, a bit faster than this. I like it when people play lots of different supporter cards. Yeah, lots of different supporter cards are good for variety, because you can actually like mix it around whenever you like, however you like, my bad, however you like. Oh, I forgot it's a Heatmor. Like my brain is all over the place. I thought it's a Regieleki and I was kind of like selecting 2 Pokemons. a lot of people on the chat today. Like that's a huge shift. Did you see the new cards from VMAX Climax? VMAX Climax, I love them. Mimikyu VMAX, oh my gosh, I love Mimikyu with the Acerulus Intuition. Oh my gosh, I love that card so much. Place 13 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. That is madness, yo. You can use that with Crabominable. And that's double colorless energy as well. A twin energy cost, colorless energy cost, crazy. So we're gonna focus on this one. I don't know what to do now. We need to discard our energy cards. Okay, we're just gonna, no energy in the discard pile. We're just gonna do Milo. We're gonna do a Milo. We get to do a Milo, right? So we actually get to retreat and then reattach the next turn. Is that smart? I don't know if that's smart. Let's just do it. We're gonna do it to the second Ignitor because we actually get to reattach the fire energy because we are discarding all lightning, so we don't want to be discarding all energies. It's better just to retain one. We can actually attach one to this one and another one to the other one and attach a fire, which is the same thing, but you get the point. We're gonna do Ignitor right now. 120 is actually enough, I think. So we're discarding 2, experience share 1, and we actually get to attach an Air Balloon right now. So this is the perfect game. Finally, we got a perfect game. I think they were kind of putting the O face because they never see a Heatmor before. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought they were like being rude or something. Oh my goodness, another bloody Avery. You have a good deck as well. We're gonna discard this one, I suppose. Yikes. We just need one more strike, right? One more Exciting Flame and we're good to go. Exciting Flame / Terra Spark, we don't need another one. Sorry, I'm not reading it too fast. So my Steelix V has a move named Iron Tackle and does 210. Yeah, I think that's the only Steelix V. Like, that's the only, like, you should be... I don't think you're too familiar with the game. You should be quite familiar with it by now, because Steelix V is quite an old card. We're just gonna do this and knock a... We're just gonna collect the win here. I'm gonna, like, win the game first and then respond to the chat later. So there's, like, too many people on the chat today. Let's just do it. Let's just do a Bird Keeper. Doesn't matter what we do, really. We're just gonna collect the knockout right now. Let's just kill the Quillfish. Whatever. 180 is actually not enough. It's 190 on the Liepard. So Ultra Ball is getting a reprint. Yeah, Ultra Ball with V Union. I've heard people commenting about that on YouTube videos. They said Ultra Ball is gonna be very good for not only your V Union but also your Mustards. Mustard, you don't need Meowth anymore. You don't need Galarian Meowth, Articuno for your V Unions. You don't need them for your Mustard. Mustard is gonna be so much easier to play. Your Beedrill is gonna be so much easier to bring out your Florges as well. I love Florges, by the way. Like, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you would have known by now that I play a lot of Florges decks, like a billion Florges decks. Mustard with Florges is like my all-time favorite, and we got a Ignitor to start with. I'm gonna respond to chat one at a time. Quite slowly. Sorry about the slow break, but we're just gonna attach a fire right now. Get a Crobat. I think we're gonna keep our Level Ball. Should we keep our Level Ball? Okay, we got one more Flaaffy, so we have 2 more Level Ball. I'm just gonna get another... We don't need another Mareep though. So we're just gonna discard that Level Ball. Should we do that though? Yeah, we need our supporter cards. Like, we need it like mad. If we don't get it, we're done for. Okay, we got a Crobat for the next turn, that's fine. If they pass to the peak, let's hope we draw. If we top deck another Stormy Mountain, we can actually use our Crobat again. But we actually need to discard our hand though. We are evolving and attaching, so we can only draw like 3 or less cards on the next turn, because we could top deck something else. So bro, can you make a video on how to trade? I'll let you know right now how to trade. It's pretty easy, but I'll respond to the other chats first because they may be waiting already. So in TCG, the Gold Flaaffy looks sick. Yeah, the Gold Flaaffy is incredible, isn't it? The Gold Flaaffy is like so cool. It's like a Poke doll. It looks like a doll, a Pokemon doll. The perfect Poke doll, Flaaffy. Double colorless for V, but the attack do 20 less. Oh yeah, double turbo, a double turbo. It doesn't affect Mimikyu's. Yeah, it doesn't affect yeah, if you play an attack that does effect and nothing else, effect of attack like I can't remember off the top of my head, but an effect that doesn't do damage at all, like Mimikyu, then you don't need to worry about the 20 less damage. That's quite crazy, quite insane actually. Doesn't affect because he plays his damage counters, yeah. And oh yeah, plays his damage counter as well, yeah. I'm sure there are many videos about trading. Yeah, you can just search YouTube actually. Just search YouTube for a lot of videos on trading. But I can just tell you right now very quickly. You can just go to the trade section, and then it's actually quite a lot to explain. Click on public trade or private trade. Click on the trade button. Obviously there's a trade button on the trade section, and you can choose public or private. If you have friends, you can actually send them a private offer, but it's much easier to do a public trade. So to start with, it's better just to do a public trade. Should we discard that energy though? I think we're gonna discard it. We're definitely gonna top deck an energy, right? Like, come on. We're gonna get a Crobat just in case we don't get energy. Like, Crobat is definitely gonna get us. It's stupid to fill up that bench spot, but you never know. Sometimes you get no energies. It's better just to be safe. So we're gonna Marnie now because we can't actually use a research. We got too many support cards in our hand. Marnie's gonna kill us actually. Okay, we got a research though. That's great. We're gonna stall them by discarding that Tower of Waters. And then actually we need, oh my goodness, we actually need a bench Heatmor, which we forgot about Heatmor. We totally forgot about Heatmor. So we're gonna kill off this Sobble. That Blaziken's gonna be super difficult to kill though. It's gonna be like so hard to kill. Let's just do this one. I don't care, I just prefer to like kill at least one Sobble on the next turn. If they evolve both Sobbles, that's gonna be bad. Rapidash V, yeah, Rapidash V. What else is there? Can even use it for your one prize cards. Okay, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. Rapidash and Mimikyu, I think that's it for now. People are gonna come up with cool things. They're gonna come up with cool ideas. So Rapidash is gonna be crazy actually. Like in a single turn you can use your double energy cost V cards. It's gonna be quite crazy. Flareon, you don't need you just need your metal badge though. You just need your, what's it called? Elemental badge. Elemental badge is actually better. I think it's one colorless less, cost one colorless less. I don't think it's one energy less. If it's one energy less, then you get to actually do a double turbo and an elemental badge. But I don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that. Yeah, single prizers. That's crazy, isn't it? Can use it for anything, but you do 20 less damage though. I mean, it's quite stupid though, isn't it? They are making it so much more difficult. Like, think about it. Like on the last generation, black and white, X and Y, we have our double colorless. You can attach it to G axis. You can attach it to E axis. You can attach it to anything, and you don't need to worry about the 20 less damage. You don't need to do anything. Now there's the twin energy restriction, the double turbo damage reduction. There's so many restrictions now. And the Rapid Strike energy only attached to your Rapid Strike is kind of the same as your Team Aqua energies. But we only have one set for Team Magma, Team Aqua, so not a lot of people are too hyped about that, because it's only one set for Team Magma, Team Aqua. But now we have Rapid Strike Single Strike, which is like a full-on main set kind of thing. And they're making it so difficult, because you can't play a Rapid Strike deck with your other normal Pokemons without properly thinking it through. You can still do it, but you need to like think it through a lot. And we even have our Team Plasma badge on the last on the Black and White series. Team Plasma badge. If we have a team like a Rapid Strike belt or a Single Strike belt, that would be crazy. That would be so much better. But I don't think they're gonna come up with that anytime soon. Like, they're definitely gonna make it worse and worse. It's gonna be more and more difficult to play, more and more confined to play the game. I don't know why it's the case, but they always like to make it more and more difficult for everyone. Yeah, we're not winning this one just because they just evolved the Drizzle and we got nothing. We can't actually kill a VMAX that easy, but we are playing a one price deck though, so let's hope they just killed a Flaaffy. We have one last Flaaffy actually. Yeah, the HP is getting higher, but not by much though. Not by much. It is getting a lot higher though. Because the basic Pokemon used to be like 50 and 60, like the highest used to be 60, and they never go higher than that up to Sun and Moon. They never go up to more than 60. But now it's 70. Like that's actually a big shift. Like that's a huge shift. 70 for the basic, and it's now the kind of the status quo now. A basic Pokemon with 70 HP, because you can actually do 60 damage with one energy very easily. Dragapult VMAX, something like that. So we got our second Flaaffy, that's great. It's gonna be quite difficult to pull off this one. We need 3 strikes to knock out the Blaze. They can just Cheryl and attach a Rapid Strike energy all over from their hand. If they have another Blaziken on the bench, they can even reattach the Rapid Strike energy with the second Blaziken. So like Blaziken for the other Blaziken, and repeat. Cheryl, Blaziken. That would be quite crazy, isn't it? I think people have thought of it before. Definitely people have made the deck before. I saw it once on YouTube. Someone made a Blaziken, nothing but Blaziken and Cheryl. So a Cheryl loop deck, a healing loop deck with your Blaziken to reattach energy and to discard energy, reattach, discard, heal. Never ending healing. We're just gonna put Crobat, which is probably the worst decision ever, but they're not knocking it out with one hit anyways. Unless they get 2 Inteleons, which is not enough still. But it's a ticking time bomb, they just need another turn. So we got a, yeah, we can actually do it already. We got our Air Balloon, we just top decked it. So now we get to do Terra Spark again. We need our Klara now. Heatmor is not coming out for some reason. Power Creep is naturally in card. Power Creep is natural. I'm not sure what Power Creep means. Does it mean the strength, like power as in strength? Should we attach a fire energy? I think it's better to attach a fire, right? They're gonna knock us out with one hit though. Oh my goodness. This is a disaster fest. So we're gonna do Lightning Energy and then just like touch fire at the last minute so that we get to experience share if we get to. Okay, we actually got to knock out 2 Drizziles. That's great because they didn't evolve, no Inteleon. At least we get to do that. That's lovely. That's grand. And we get to knock out the... Oh my goodness. 1 Blaziken is all we need. They're gonna Cheryl though. They're gonna Cheryl. Here comes a Cheryl at the last minute. They could have done it the last turn, but to avoid the Drizzile knockout, but I suppose they decided to wait for the last minute. 1000%, like, do you guys want to bet? It's a Cheryl. It's 1000% a Cheryl. I think there is a Zamazenta V that with the ability that allows you to discard your hand and draw 5 cards, ending your turn, but I'm not sure from which expansion that is. I was quite certain it's from Fusion Strike, but there is no Zamazenta from Fusion Strike, so I'm not sure which expansion that is, but there is a Japanese set that has that Zamazenta card, that quite powerful ability allowing you to discard your hand and draw 5 cards, ending your turn though. So you can actually use you can use Rayquaza VMAX, you can use your Azure Pulse like a few times, and then at the last, as your final move, use that Zamazenta to discard everything. So I quite like to discard a lot of things from my deck. I love the Dripping Grudge deck, if you guys don't already know. So they just conceded because we just need 1 more Terra Spark, and to knock out the VMAX, they need to retreat actually. They probably got no Tower Borders or something. That was quite crazy though, because we actually won against a VMAX Rapid Strike deck. I was pretty sure they were gonna Cheryl right there. I think I need to drink some water because I'm like getting a bit flustered. Okay. Yeah, Heatmor was not showing up. And you're right, 10 HP, yeah, 10 HP does feel like a lot, doesn't it? What are we gonna do now? That Level Ball, Jesus. That Level Ball. Why can't you be a Stormy Mountain? We actually have supporter cards though. We don't need to use... I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, okay, we were too slow. Sorry, we were too slow. We don't need to use Level Ball because we have supporter cards in our hand. I don't know what I was thinking. But you never know if they're gonna Marnie. If they use a Marnie, it's better to draw cards with your Crobat first, so that you don't top deck bad cards. But you never know what you're gonna draw with Crobat. You may just draw more supporter cards with your Crobat. You really never know. 100 different decks. Yeah, 100 different decks product. Like, how do we get those? And there's a Mr. Rhyme as well, Galarian Mr. Rhyme V. I don't know how to get those cards. Like, how do you play them in the PTCGO? Like, I really want to build decks from those cards because they are so cool. But I don't think we're getting them anytime soon, or at all even. I don't know. 100 starter deck, yeah. Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, you're right. I heard of that. But like, I need it now. That Zamazenta is so cool. Okay, we got our Stormy Mountain. We're gonna get Gieleki. Oh my god, what is that hand? Okay, they're playing water type. That's a big plus for us. We're gonna discard our energy cards. But we actually got our energy search as well. I don't know what to do. Oh, we got a level ball, so we can actually get a Mareep. Yeah, that's... I'm a bit foggy today. Because I'm posting like 2 videos today. Because I wasn't satisfied with the Deoxys deck yesterday. Because it like glitched. My internet disconnected a lot of times. So I had to like make a second video for Deoxys. And now I'm making another video today. So it's like quite exhausting for me. So we're just gonna retreat, save our fire type. I think that's smart. Should we just discard a Marnie? Don't think we should play anything. I think we have another Mareep. We have 4 Mareeps in the deck, I just checked just now. So we're gonna save Heatmor. We actually need Air Balloon now, which is... We just need 1 energy though. So... But we can't actually do it. We can't attach to Gieleki and Flaaffy. So we need Air Balloon now. If we retreat, we can't attach from our hand or discard pile. Because we need 2 more energies. That's bad. And on Sun and Moon, you got counter energy as well. Counter energy is like insane. You don't get to attach it to your GX though. That's quite a big restriction as well. But it's still quite insane because counter energy is a double rainbow. It's a double rainbow. That's madness. And there's an added restriction as well though. You need to have more price card than your opponent. I think. Yep. You need to have more price card than your opponent. And also you need to attach it to 1 price cards, non-GXs. So I think you get to attach a counter to a V Pokemon. I think you get to attach counter energy to VMAX in the expanded format. That would be pretty cool, isn't it? Counter energy on VMAX Pokemons. Because it doesn't say rule box, non-rule box Pokemon. It's from Sun and Moon, so if they say non-GXs, you can't use it for GX Pokemon. You can actually use it GX or EX. You can actually use it for your VMAX. Isn't that cool? Counter energy for VMAX. I think people have definitely thought of that before, but I'm just now discovering about it. So we get to evolve. We don't want to be using that training cord, obviously. We're just gonna discard. That's what we get to do our Gieleki right now. Because if we can, that would be pretty dope. We're gonna discard this and then just Crobat. Pinsir GX. That's interesting. I don't quite like GXs though. I prefer V cards because they're newer and they're not stronger. They're just newer, I suppose. We got a Bird Keeper. We just attached Air Balloon. Oh my goodness. We attached Air Balloon to Heatmor. We didn't have a choice though, right? So we're just gonna damage it. 20 damage. Should we do that? Let's just do Gieleki. Doesn't make sense to just do 20 damage. If we evolve now, we can attach energy, but I think we'll just save the Flaaffy for our second Mareep. Because we got a couple of Mareeps still in the deck. They're gonna knock us out now with a Melanie. They can even knock out this one, I think. If they have an Inteleon. If they have a... What's it called? Quick shooting Inteleon and a VMAX and a Melanie. They need like a lot. So no quick shooting, that's great. And here comes the VMAX. They didn't get a Melanie though. Because they actually need to retreat before... They are playing Training Cord, so maybe a Frostmoth deck. Training Cord doesn't work with Melanie, because if you are drawing it back, you can't use Melanie anymore. Obviously. Frostmoth, there we go, Frostmoth. Training Cord. The obvious pair. Here comes Drizzile for research. Oh right, Inteleon VMAX, my bad. They can actually knock us out. I didn't realize that. Research. Wow. So we need to hit the Inteleon with like quite a lot of damage. 80 damage before our active hits it. So before it attacks, we need to damage it 80. They're definitely gonna put it as the active. So we need Escape Rope, Boss Order, to make full use of our attacks, so that we get to target it on the bench twice and then as the active once. Or if they attack now, we get to attack it twice. Hit it twice for 240 damage, and that's enough actually. Because we actually need to hit twice on the bench, or maybe just one Exciting Flame. Okay, twice on the bench it is. So now we are doing a Dynamotor on... Let's do it on this one already. And then attach it to this one. Evolve this one. Bird Keeper. Stormy Mountain. We got like so many tool cards. If they have a Frostmoth, should we just target the Frostmoth? Let's just do the Frostmoth because it's the least HP. We need a lot of prize cards though. Like we need to draw a lot of prize cards. So we need Heatmor, because Heatmor is doing enough. Regieleki is not doing enough. 40 damage is not a lot. Bye Gaurav, have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're actually past the 1 hour mark, so I may just end the video after this game, because we've gone through an hour already. We're still on the Halloween music. Oh, we are on Dynamax already, so it's the Dynamax music. That's bad, because they just need one quick shooting to knock out the bench Crobat later, so they're deciding to do that. So it's actually it's a smart move to keep that Air Balloon after all. We're gonna attack with the Regieleki. They're definitely gonna target this one. There we go. I knew they were gonna do that, because they can actually evolve that one and then collect the knockout on this one quite easy. So what are we gonna do now? They're gonna kill 2 Regielekis on the next turn. That's a definitely gonna do that. But we actually get to attack with Flaaffy, because we just need to hit it for a few more damage and that's it, right? So let's just do we get to do Raihan later. We don't have any fire energy though. We're gonna attack with this one, obviously. We get to attach an energy from our hand. We can't actually use experience share, so we have no choice but to use a Marnie if we want to be using it. Should we use a Marnie? I don't think we need to though, because we already attached our energy card. So no need for... Yeah, let's just do that. Should we Raihan for a boss order and then wait 1 turn, hope they don't Marnie? But they actually have another shady dealings. They could just evolve another shady Inteleon instead of the rapid Inteleon. Okay, they just the classic Marnie reverse Marnie. The classic Marnie counter. If you don't play a Marnie, your opponent's gonna play a Marnie. the classic Marnie counter. But we got a boss order that's great. If they don't knock out Ignoble, they didn't knock out Ignoble. So if they boss order though, oh, they can actually, oh, they use a Marnie. They can't use a boss order. So this Ignoble is surviving. If they get a tool scrapper, we actually have to retreat with this one. But we get to attack, knocking out everything. If they don't evolve, I don't think they can evolve this turn because they just put it onto the bench. Pretty sure they just put it onto the bench. Marnie. Turn 8, turn 9. Touch of water energy, plate Marnie. Okay, they can actually evolve that Inteleon. They can actually evolve it this turn. Wait, put Inteleon onto the bench. Evolve into, okay, they can't. So they put it onto the bench after the Marnie. Yikes! I forgot to count their price card, but we won the game. Because they are weak towards lightning type, I suppose. We got a easy win thanks to Regielecky's lightning weakness. We're hitting for lightning weakness. We got to use Exciting Flame once, but not a lot of times for this stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not that we're not featuring that much off of our Heatmor, but we are doing a side. It's kind of a sidekick for this deck. Heatmor is a sidekick, but you know, it actually does enough. At the end of the game, we just need to do 180 on one bench Pokemon, as you saw earlier, and that actually helps it. It actually does the final knockout hit, and that's the end for them. So let's just get another Heatmor. It's better just to get a Crobat, but we got our Bruno in our hand for the next turn if we don't win this turn, which we are going to. So let's just kill everything with that Ignoble. Let's not make any mistakes like we often do when the game is about to end. And we just collected 6 prize cards in a single turn. We actually got to knock out a Frostmoth as well. So that's a 6 prize draw in a single turn with Ignoble. Nothing but Ignoble really, because we didn't get to attack with Heatmor. But we get to use Heatmor on one of our previous game. I think knocking out a Crobat and a Hoopa V on the bench. One of the previous games. So hope you guys enjoyed that combo. Today we are featuring our Electron Excitement deck using our theme card from Fusion Strike, Heatmor. So this is the theme for today's deck, but obviously the main card is Regieleki. We're trying to pair this super strong combo, our super strong Flaaffy Ignoble combo, the classic Ignoble Flaaffy build, with our new Fusion Strike card Heatmor with the Exciting Flame attack doing 180 damage to one of our bench Pokemon, one of our opponent's bench Pokemon, my bad. If you have 3 extra energy cards, 3 extra energy, any type of energy attached to your Heatmor. So we get to attach our Grass Energy with our Cherrim, as you saw on our previous video. We did that Cherrim Regidrago Heatmor deck. So if you want to check that out, go to our channel and just search for that Heatmor Regidrago video. But for this deck, we are doing a Heatmor Regieleki video with our Flaaffy to charge up our energy cards so that we get to attach that extra 4 energy, 4 lightning energy, 4 colorless energy to satisfy the extra effect cost to do 180 damage to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon, plus that extra 90 to their active Pokemon, the 90 base active damage with our 2 fire and 1 colorless cost. So we need 2 fire energy. How are we going to pull that off? We have our Experience Share, 2 copies of Experience Share and 1 Raihan in this deck. So Experience Share actually does work with your Terra Spark because you are only discarding your lightning energy. So Terra Spark, read it carefully. It says discard all lightning energies. It's not discard all energies. Discard all lightning energies only. So you get to retain your fire type energy, and then if they knock you out with an Experience Share attached to your bench Heatmor, you actually get to reattach your fire energy from your Terra Spark, from your Regieleki. Reattach your fire energy from Ignoble to your Heatmor, and then attack with a single turn. Within a single turn, attach more energies with your Flaaffy, and then attack with Exciting Flame for the extra effect. Obviously, we don't have a lot of Flaaffys, and there's like only 3 copies of our Flaaffy and 4 Mareep. So we actually need to we actually need a few turns to charge up our Heatmor on the bench. So we need like 2 turns to charge up 2 energies at a time. So 2 turns to charge up to 6 energies in 2 turns. To be able to do the 6 energy cost attack for that extra effect. So that's not quite good because we need 2 turns to pull it off. Whereas with the Cherrim deck, if you're playing a Cherrim Regidrago, you only need a single turn to pull it off. You just need that experience share Raihan for that extra fire energy, and then you are good to go to attach grass energy as often as you like during your turn in any way you like to your to your non-rule box Pokemons. Obviously, Heatmor is a non-rule box Pokemon, so we get to attach it freely. We just need our training cord and our Energy Search, and obviously Eldegoss if you have it. I don't like playing Eldegoss, as you all know, so we don't have Eldegoss for that deck. We just have Crobat and a lot of supporter cards and a lot of energy cards, Energy Search, Training Card, and Klara as well. So that's the Regieleki deck. But for this deck, we're playing Flaaffy, and we also have 2 Crobat to draw cards. We have our we have a lot of ways to discard energies because we need to have them in the discard pile to be able to use our Dynamotor ability fast in the game. We need to discard them fast. So early on, we have our Alistair to pull off that early discard. We have 1 Milo, 1 Alistair, and 3 copies of our Research, Professor's Research. And we also have 4 Quick Ball to discard our energy cards. And we are playing our regular supporter cards as well. 2 Marnie, 2 Bruno, and 1 Boss Order plus that 1 Raihan to get that extra energy. And 2 Air Balloons for our Switch, 2 Bird Keeper for the Switch, 1 Escape Rope as well for the Switch, and also 1 Energy Search. And we also have 3 Level Ball for our Flaaffy / Mareep, and we have 5 basic Fire Energy and also 11 basic Lightning Energy cards in this deck. We need a lot of Lightning to be able to pull off our Dynamotor every turn so that we get to attach as many energy as possible to our bench Pokemon. We only have our Quick Ball and 2 copies of Heatmor to be able to bring it out into the bench, to be able to bring it into play. So it may not actually be placed onto your bench that early. So make sure you bring it out early though, because you actually need it on your bench as fast as possible, because you need a few turns to be able to charge up 6 energy cards. You can't actually do it in a single turn, as I keep saying, because it's quite important to note that you cannot bring it out too late. If you bring it out too late, you can't actually use Exciting Flame for that extra effect, because it's not a Cherrim deck. You can't actually attach energy that fast. Even if you have 3 Flaaffys, 3 Flaaffys is not enough to charge up in a single turn. You need like Raihan, Experience Share, and another energy from your hand to be able to pull off a single turn, Exciting Flame for the extra effect, 180 damage to their bench Pokemon. But we only have 3 Flaaffys in this deck, and 1 could turn up in the prize card. Any one of them could turn up in the prize card. So that's a lot of things to take into account. So make sure you play this deck very carefully, because obviously the Cherrim deck is much more powerful, but Ignitor and your Heatmor is actually a very strong combo, because you get to do a double snipe effect. It's essentially a circuit sniper. So the main thumbnail for the thumbnail title is called Circuit Sniper, because we are featuring off of a lot of spread damage. We are doing a lot of spread damage with not only our Ignitor but also Heatmor. We're spreading 1 billion damage every turn with Terra Spark and also Exciting Flame. So that's the main theme of this deck, Ultra Snipe. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day. Tune in for the next video for more cool new combos, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next time. Have a nice day. Bye guys. Bye lovely people.